Well, here we are, Friday, July 5th.
July 5th.
And we're here in the office.
Mm-hmm.
Had a nice day yesterday. Hot here in Georgia.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. I still grilled.
Mm-hmm.
It was hot out there by the smoker. But anyway, we've got to kick off Friday Night Steak Club. We're in week 6, I think.
Something like that.
Something like that. Summer's in full swing, baby.
Yeah, it is.
All right, we got a winner. Who's our weekly winner for the Crowd Cow?
Max Nelson.
Max is in Montana.
Yeah, we believe Max is from Montana. He's got himself the Crowd Cow shopping spree, the set of grates, the can of duck fat, the Yeti cup, and the SCA membership.
All right, nice little package,
yeah.
$300. So that's the 6th winner, I think. We got 7 weeks to go.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And the grand prize winner.
That's right.
And we're going to be cooking on the grand prize winner
That's
product.
Right, out there on the PKTX.
Yes, the Red Classic. So we're finished with July 4th, but boy, what a weekend already. I mean, the couple of records set this weekend. Our buddies in the Bahamas went nuts with this cheeseburger in paradise.
Yes.
2,000 cheeseburgers grilled on GrillGrate, man.
400 hot dogs.
400 hot dogs.
Yeah.
And they raised over. It looks to be they raised over $100,000 for
$100,000.
And the hamburgers are free. The rum was free. I mean, gallons of rum. So but then there's you could buy merchandise and make donations. The VIP tent sold out. A lot of people are getting.
And what does it benefit?
The Green Turtle Foundation. Last year we got defibrillators for the island, which was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Computers for the kids in the schools. We have a primary school that goes through 6th grade there. Fire department. We've got an ambulance on the island now.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
So that's the kind of thing that they've done such a good job with the cheeseburger thing, and we're really appreciative to sponsor that. And it's so cool. We're waiting for footage, but I think everybody is still recovering.
Yeah. All those burgers were cooked on grill grates.
Yes, they were on event grills. The catering grills. You cooked on those grills.
I know those grills well.
Yes.
And that beach.
And speaking of records, we will mention this too. We want to thank Sunset Magazine.
Mm-hmm.
For taking us to the Today Show.
That's right.
You could have filmed a commercial when Susan screamed when she hid under the desk when there was 150 prime orders that had to go out in 3 hours.
Yeah.
But we did it, and we really appreciate the gang at Sunset Magazine, the Today Show.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know if Jenna Bush got her dad GrillGrates. I've been trying. Jenna, if you're ever watching our stuff. And Stan is also on the Today Show from OBR.
That's
Stan Hayes from OBR. So the Today Show's getting their barbecue on, man. They're getting it.
Yeah, very timely.
So a lot of good stuff happening. And today we're doing something a little different. We want to show off something that Crowd Cow's done.
Mm-hmm.
Very kind of parallel to what we did with the steak cook-offs on the deck.
Right.
But I love this. So they created how to hold a steak tasting. Very smart.
Yeah. Kind of like a wine tasting, if you will.
Yeah.
Because
we're
all New York strips.
10 cards.
Yep.
So we filled them out. And today we're going to be comparing Japanese Wagyu to purebred American Wagyu.
Right, so you have Japan and then Texas.
And then a grass-fed, grass-finished New York strip, right?
Mm-hmm.
Versus a grain-fed, grain-finished
New York strip.
New York strip.
So we're all New York strips.
2 from the United States, 3 from the U.S., Texas, Virginia. I love this, right where the farm came from. Wolf Brothers, Pennsylvania, Wolf Brothers Farm. So these little 10 cards, and then how to do it is here. Mm-hmm. I learned something, because I do rest my steaks out of the fridge. It says, don't do that with Wagyu.
No, definitely not with the Wagyu. You want that fat to stay cold.
And it says the fat will melt at room temperature. So really interesting little background. We have to work with Crowd Cow, though. Cast iron is not the only way to grow Wagyu anymore, gang. We're going to show you how outside.
That's right.
And then it came with these nice little tasting cards.
Yep.
So texture, mouthfeel, flavors, comments, overall rating. So we can rate all 4 of these.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is brilliant. And you can download these off crowdcow.com.
Yeah.
So
this is going to be fun.
This is I don't think we're going to hate this.
It's very out of the norm.
But I like this idea. What a fun dinner party. If you had a couple coming over, this one is set up for 4 people in a sense, but you could certainly expand this. But very impressed with Crowd Cow. Very impressed with the product we've been getting from Crowd Cow.
That's right. We got some more product in.
Yes, we do. In fact, Julia, would you do us a favor? Would you bring those cutting boards out? There's one in the fridge. We don't want to. The Wagyu is staying. Chill. Yeah, we're going to show off the meat. Then we're going to go outside and grill it.
Right. We're
going to use 2 grills.
2 of them are going to be done reverse seared because they're thicker cuts, and then 2 of them we're going to sear on the backside of the grates.
Perfect.
Hot and fat.
Let me just say, sorry, Mark Lambert, I can't talk to you right now. But anyway, we're excited to show you these pieces of meat. We're going to go outside, and then we'll come back inside, take some notes.
Tasting.
We'll do our little tasting. Let's just put them right here, Julia. We're going to take them out of there. We won't take them out here, but I wanted Michael to show off what we've got here. So there's the Japanese Wagyu and the American Wagyu.
Look at the marbling on this. I mean, it is just ridiculous. I mean, it looks like a stick of butter, basically.
And what's interesting here is this is technically, I guess, there were a few cows that were brought over years ago,
Yep.
so there is such a thing as 100% Wagyu in America.
So we've got the grass fed over here in this bag, and then we've got the grain finished over here. So,
And we'll open these up and run the camera across them here in a minute.
but you can see the grass fed has definitely got a different color. This fat's going to have a little bit more yellow to it than the grain finished. So I'm excited to try all these things.
I am too. I'm excited that, yeah, and it's a really nice comparison. Japanese Wagyu and the American Wagyu and grain versus grass.
Yep, absolutely.
Our friends at Crowd Cow have it going on. If you haven't signed up for their newsletter, crowdcow.com, I'm telling you, you're going to love getting their emails. You're going to love even better some of the food we're buying, and you know exactly who raised it, where it came from.
Yep.
And then most importantly, it's damn good.
It is. And if you haven't signed up yet, sign up at the Friday Night Steak Club. Get your chance to win a $100 shopping spree.
Yes, from Crowd Cow. We've got 6 or 7 more weeks of that. And we have an eating spree coming up.
No, we've got a lot of eating to do.
All right, so let's take a quick break. Let's open these up
Yep, we'll
and
get 'em
be
seasoned,
right
we'll
back.
cook.
And
Wow, that is beautiful.
yeah, I think I want to pat that dry a little bit, don't I? Oh. They're still nice and chilled, so I think we'll be okay. Pasture raised, I mean, this is only seeing grass. I mean, you can really tell the difference between the two, can't you?
Yeah.
And that's pretty common, isn't it, Michael? The fat's a little different looking. The color of the meat's a little darker. Boar's Night Out, going on some very nice product.
Grab that black pepper.
Lit up grilling, baby. What do you think over here? That looks fabulous. I'm just going to stay right here. I'm going to have cologne, inhale. Really?
Yeah.
The thermocouple for the Maverick. Oops. Can you see all right? Yeah. Did you want these? Yeah. This is like a dinner party for 4. We're doing it in the office, and we're going to sample here in a minute. But so why don't we just go ahead and cut 4 kind of equally
Okay.
proportional pieces here, if you will.
All right. So let's start down here with the Wagyu.
Yeah, you got to start with you want to start with the good stuff.
So we'll start with the Japanese. Just go 4 straight slices.
I don't know if you'd want to be too pink with that.
No, it's still got a nice. It's definitely not cooked all the way through. It should be very delicious.
No arguments there. That's pretty.
Go.
Oof. I already got a peek at that one. Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty.
You're not going to get any argument from this crowd either. Oh, good. A few extras for down the hall. Oh, that's gorgeous, Michael.
That's some good stuff.
That's pretty.
All right, so now we'll do the grain fed.
Grain fed. You can really see the difference here in the color of the meat.
Oh, just in slicing it too. I mean, this is I don't want to call it tougher, but I mean,
There's more knife
yeah,
resistance than
that's
this.
like going through butter over there.
But the reverse sear on that was.
I got a good reverse sear on that.
Yes, you did. That's perfect. And that's what's so nice. A large piece of meat like this. How long did you roast it on the indirect side?
It was pretty quick on that PK. Oh yeah, look at that orange fat. Here's the grain fed or the grass fed. Totally different looking fat compared to like that. As compared to that, you can really see the difference there.
It smells delicious.
Okay.
Well, I think you and I are just going to kind of have to do the dig thing, and then we'll let everybody else dive in here.
And we just grab a piece of each.
Oh, I hate that part. Okay, I'm going right for that wagyu. Oh, wow. I'll leave some of the... Oh. All right, I think well, that's a big piece of fat, and then I'll have to do that share. We're ruining our taste buds, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me want to dive right in for another one. Oh, boy, the American 100% Wagyu cut like butter too.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna think I'm out of my mind.
I like the American better.
Well, I like a little bit more of the chew of it.
Mm-hmm.
This you don't need teeth.
Right.
You really don't need teeth. That may sound ugly, but you can gum that. Whoa.
A big difference in flavor
Mm-hmm.
between the Japanese and the American.
Yes.
Big difference.
Mm-hmm. Grain fed, grass fed. This should be fun too. Wow. I'm gonna get a beautiful piece here.
Did you go for the grass fed first?
No, I went for the grain first.
Okay.
You know what? This is what I would say to Meathead if you're watching, buddy. That sear mark added a pop of char. You know, as opposed to what you did here. I'm tasting that little bit of char. Are you, Michael?
Mm-hmm. I'm marveling at the tenderness of this. I would say it's as tender as the American
Wagyu. Yeah.
It's a slightly different flavor, but
Mm-hmm.
and to have such a stark contrast in the amount of intermuscular fat that this guy had versus this one, and to have this one be just as tender.
Well, I'll tell you, that's your reverse sear too.
Yeah, that's got
You
something.
low
to do with
roasted
it.
that
Yeah.
thing for what, 15 minutes? Kind of got it relaxed real
Mhm.
nice. Then hit it. Oh my gosh, I haven't even gotten to the grass fed yet. I can't get past this guy. Wow.
You're right, though. I mean, that sear mark does add just a pop of char flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It's not overwhelming.
So this is a little more of a char bar. Never called it that before, but like a char bar. But it adds.
Thank you, PK, for the char bar.
Oh my gosh. And the afterbite taste. It's almost like waiting till you finish the scotch. Kind of, wow. Okay, going in for the grass.
Totally different animal. I gotta make notes on the
Wow.
totally different animal. I mean, delicious in its own right, but I mean, it's like
A little tougher, little
gamier.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Great grilled flavor, though.
Mm-hmm. Really robust, hearty flavor. This cow never saw a bit of grain.
Mm-mm.
Pasture and grass finished.
Right.
Flavor, I'm going earthy kind of mineral. They call it grassy. I don't know about that. I'm going back to the grain. Oh wow, the knife cut on the grain.
Yeah, that's I was marveling over the tenderness of that piece of meat.
Mm-hmm. Wow. You would think this was a cow and that was a bison.
Right. Exactly. Or like lamb or something.
Mhm.
I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
that's what the
And my daughter would say, "Eat that all day long, Dad. You can all you want."
Mhm.
I don't want to take the time to stop and write. That's the biggest problem with this tasting thing. All I want to do is eat.
Right.
Wow. The grain. Oh wow. I'm just going to have to say, juicy as all get out. The flavor was, gosh, I'm not sure how to describe it. I'm going to go buttery. The grass was a little bit, gamey, but that's, I think, to be expected.
Mm-hmm.
The American Wagyu, to me, was the biggest surprise. This is fun.
It's fun and it's filling.
Yeah, and you don't have to buy a prepared flight. I mean, you could get 3 or 4 different things from them.
Absolutely.
Whoever runs Ralston Land and Cattle, I'd like to meet you.
Yeah.
That was a hell of an American Wagyu.
Yeah, and this stuff right here from Wolf Brothers in Pennsylvania, this pasture-raised, grain-fed.
Mm-hmm. One of the most tender.
Tenderness was off the charts. I mean, just amazing. You would have thought that thing. I mean, that's got to be, I don't know how they grade this, if it's graded like traditional beef, but that's got to be prime. I mean, that is as good as it gets.
And you're right. And the bumper to bumper, how you grilled it.
Yeah.
I love the little char of the sear marks
the
on there.
Flavor bars.
Crowd cow, I'll tell you what. We love you guys. Weekly winners for 6 more weeks.
6 more weeks. You can try something like this yourself.
You ready for a nap, Michael?
Friday afternoon steak coma.
Anyway, but Friday Night Steak Club, this was fun. We'll stay tuned for some more fun and more prizes from Crowd Cow and GrillGrate and so on. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, Michael, and thank you very much for putting your palate to work this morning.
Well, thank you for giving the avenue to do it.
Now let's go find some other people who want to put their palates to work here, too.